that you bring. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero, my only one. Oh, Papa, my sweet Papa. Thanks for bringing me into this sweet world. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero, my only one. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero, my only one. Oh, Papa. You would make sacrifice to do almost anything to make your children proud of you. You would go hungry to make them happy. They are your only luxury. If someone tried to hurt your children, well, they will surely be sorry. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero, my only one. Oh, Papa, my sweet Papa. Thanks for bringing me into this sweet world. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero, my only one. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero, my only one. Oh, Papa. Some fathers might be in heaven. He's looking down on you, child. Please don't cry. The bond was there since the first day you were born. When he looked into your little eyes, a father figure will fight to the end for his children. He will defend. You give me love and much protection. You are my hero.
The quality of a father can be seen in the goals, dreams, and aspirations he set not only for himself, but for his family. Good afternoon and welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Well, today is a very special day. I'm so glad that they think it was wise to put aside a special day for fathers because, you know, we guys work hard, but your mothers work harder. So I hope that you guys love that comment there, that you guys work harder. Please, as I'm on, continue to share the page and like the page. Let's say hello to some people who's tuning in already. Again, please share the page. Beryl Indra, thank you very much for tuning in. That's Leon Mom. You know, Leon worked very hard in bringing us news every day. He always brings alive on the latest news that's going on in Guyana and around the world. Ryan Jeffrey, our #1 man. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. And happy Father's Day to you and to all the fathers out there. Mary Persad, thank you very much. She's watching all the way from Queens. Kausila Persad, my friend on Facebook, thank you very much. Baby Amina Ratmatullah, thank you very much for tuning in. And in studio with me today, the man that's backing me up is DJs or Selecta Bolt. My good friend Neela Pawaru Narain. Thank you very much for tuning in. Kausila said good afternoon. Happy Father's Day to you and all the dad. My very good friend, all the way from Virginia, Peggy Duval, a very good person with plans. I'm so sorry I live so far from her. I was thinking about her this week. She is very good with plants and so on, okay? Neela says, Happy Father's Day to the papas. Hats off to the mamas who had to fill that role. Absolutely. You know, a lot of mothers is playing this role as father and mother, and I could imagine how difficult and how tough the role is that you have to play. And so hats off to you guys doing a fantastic job. My very good friend, Miss Nadia Mulchan, all the way in Barbados. She is a registered nurse in Barbados. Annette Raj, she said, good afternoon. Happy Father's Day to you and all the fathers. Also, guys, please, if you want to send out a message or a greetings or a Father's Day, whatever, just please write it in. I'm going to read it out for you guys. Sean Sukram says, Happy Father's Day to all. Kausel said, okay, Happy Father's Day. Sharda Budu, thank you very much. And she said, very nice. Devika Prasad Gajraj, please shout out our birthday greetings to Parbanan Ram of Guyana. So, Parbanan Ram, happy birthday to you from Devika Prasad Gajraj. Enjoy your birthday. Let's see. V. Siloch, she says, hello, good afternoon. This is V from Atlanta, Georgia. Wishing a happy Father's Day to my loving husband, Mahindra, and friend Errol, Tony, Ken, and Mo. All the very best. And my lovely wife, Geeta Rampersad, is just, she locked in. Yes, Nadia says, happy to see you. I am glad that I'm here to see another Father's Day. As you guys, some of you know that I was diagnosed with the COVID-19 and was sick for actually 6 weeks. My good friend Nadia, Lenai, Elizabeth Lowe, thank you very much for tuning in. Annette Raj, watching all the way from Florida. Peggy says she's happy to see me. Thank you very much. Nalini Prasad, happy Father's Day to my husband. You should tell me your husband's name so I could mention his name. Let's see. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, the dad, and to me, Nadia Mulchan. You're doing a fantastic job. And Ryan said, happy Father's Day, Kenneth. Thank you very much, Ryan. My good friend, the beautiful Sunita Prashad, all the way from Florida. She's always beautiful. Sharda Budu, happy Father's Day to you. Sukram Sherry, Father's Day to all fathers in the world. May God bless you all. Kamini Ramjan, happy Father's Day, Ken. Also sending happy Father's Day to my brother Ruplal, who's all the way in Canada. And I know that your dad passed away some time ago. So I know how difficult it is for you and how difficult it is for a lot of people. And I'm going to play a very special song for all those of you who lost your dad, like me too. Let's see, Sunita Prashad, happy Father's Day to all. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. And please share the link. I am going to read a couple more things, and when I finish, I'm going to ask my DJ to play select a bolt to play a nice song for you guys that's really touching. Also, I would like to say happy Father's Day to Ravo Surendra, to my father-in-law, Mr. Kedarnath, to Roy Sigobin all the way in Hartford City, Connecticut, and our good friend of the show, Mr. Arjun Majri. You know, on Father's Day, much of the world take the time to appreciate the work of fathers, of good fathers. He makes all the difference in the child's life. He's the pillar of strength, support, and discipline. His work is endless and oftentimes thankless, but in the end, it shows in the world well-adjusted children he raises. While you show your admiration for your own dad, take the time to see if you have what it takes to be a great dad. And, you know, one thing I wanted to say before we come with the next song is that I believe no matter what problem or relationship problem you have between husband and wife or your partner, I really do believe that children need both parents in their lives. You know, too many times we see among us, you know, either the mother is upset with the father or the father is upset with each other. You know, I would encourage you guys, let peace reign. And you know what, if the child get to see both parents, give them this grounded. They're going to be more grounded, and they will be able to live in this difficult world. So again, I'm appealing to mothers and fathers, if you have problems, try work things out so that the children can enjoy both mother and father, both parents. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to, you know, dress your child up and send them to mom or dad so they could have a good life. Again, please be kind to your children and to each other. Let's go for a beautiful song. by Luther Vandross. Oh no, we changed that one. Let's see, DJ.
चाहे दुख होए हंसते ही रहना
You're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show.
ऐ मेरे बेटे सुन मेरा कहना चाहे दुख होए हंसते ही रहना बेटे क्यों रोए अखियों के मोती क्यों खोए मैं तेरा घोड़ा मैं हाथी मैं तेरे सुख दुख का साथी तेरा मैं सहारा हूँ मेरा तू सहारा है जान से भी प्यारा है आजा आजा मेरे बेटे सुन मेरा कहना चाहे दुख होए हंसते ही रहना रखना भरोसा उस पे सदा जिसने है सबको जन्म दिया कल तेरा पापा रहे ना रहे अब जो कहा फिर कहे न कहे कहा न भुलाना तू वही रखवाला है उसी को बुलाना तू आजा आजा मेरे बेटे सुन मेरा कहना चाहे दुख होए हंसते ही रहना सोचा था क्या और क्या लाया देते हुए जी भर आया ले ये बैसाखी ले ले रे मेरे अभागे हाथों से इसी के सहारे चल चल मेरे प्यारे चल पापा के दूल्हा
Back when I was a child.
This song, we're going to go from the top. It's for all of you who lost your father sometime or the other. The man, Luther Vandross, I may talk over the song a little bit so that we don't get knocked out.
Back when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk.
Do it while daddy is alive now. Don't wait until he's dead. And then you said you wish if he was alive.
Ever, ever end. How I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again.
Oh, Roxanne, I know it's difficult for you, my darling.
When I and my mother would disagree, to get my way I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me, yeah, yeah. Then finally make me do just what my mama said. Later that night when I was asleep, he left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would be gone from me.
C. Mendez from Puerto Rico, thank you for tuning in.
One final glance, one final step, one final dance.
Sonia Johnson, good evening. Usha Azimula, all the way from Wisconsin.
Cause I'd love, love, love
Bibi Zabar
to dance with my father
from Florida.
again. Sometimes I'd listen outside her door, and I'd hear how my mother cried for him. I pray for her even more than me. I pray for her even more than me.
Ram Hirlal, all the way from Canada. Good afternoon.
I know I'm praying for much too much, but could you send back the only man she loved? I know you don't do it usually, but dear Lord, she's dying to dance with my father again.
Welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show. I know it's a difficult song to listen to. Dancing with My Father, one more chance if you could get. And that's why I said utilize that last chance now while he is alive. Let's read some greetings. Anita Deoki said, Happy Father's Day to you, my friend. Bibi Zabar, she is from Florida. Thank you very much for watching. Stella Bacchus watching all the way from Queens. Let's see. We got Sunita Prasad. Please cherish your parents. If they're here with you, for the feelings is unbelievable, unbearable, painful when they're gone. She says, let's see, many times you wish for one last word or hug. That song hurts the heart. Miss my daddy more as I get older. My emotional day for me. We get that knock off, or let's see if we are still on. Okay. Let's see who else. We got Sonia Johnson, my good friend. She just locked on. Roxanne Walker Hamilton, I know it's a difficult time for her too, that she, her dad passed away not too long ago. Anita Deoki, Happy Father's Day to my dad in heaven. Miss him so much. Robert Robb, thank you very much for tuning in to the Ken Rampersaud Show. Let's see who else we have here. Binda Bim Ramphal, good afternoon. Please send out Happy Father's Day greetings to my husband Ramphal from his 3 kids, Vanita, Anita, and Chris, 6 grandkids. Well, thank you very much for watching the Ken Rampersaud Show. Thank you to my cousin Sonia Andrew for watching the Ken Rampersaud Show. And yes, Robert Ram, let me read that again. The quality of a father can be seen in the goals, dreams, and aspirations he set not only for himself, but for his family. We as fathers should not be selfish at all, period. We should help our children, no matter what it is. Annie Sigalam, good afternoon. She said, good afternoon. Happy Father's Day to all the father. Nice song, yes. Annette Raj, Happy Father's Day to my 2 sons, Vikesh and Vishalo. Greetings from Dheeraj, Vishon, and Ashana. Love you, Dad. Thank you for all the happy days in life. Love you. Devika Prasad, she said, Happy Father's Day to my dad, my husband, Afzal of Claremont, Florida, from his loving wife, Devika. And you know, I always like to hear husband and wife big up their wives and their husband. It's a good thing. To my good friend, I miss you at work today, Millie. She said, hi, Daddy. Happy Father's Day. Thank you very much, my dear. Ken Rampersaud, happy Father's Day to all fathers. Warbas Andy, thank you very much for tuning in. Nandini Ramadan are watching. You're watching. Thank you very much. And Peggy says it's a beautiful message. Kanisa Mohammed is watching. Thank you very much. And guys, again, if you want to send out greetings, please do so. Vimala Prasad, watching all the way from Florida. How are you doing? Please, guys, please tune in to Vimala every day. She puts out something that's inspirational for each of us. Shalini Ramutar, thank you for watching. It's always good to have you on. Let's see, we have Hasina Bano watching from Canada. Katura Thomas, thank you for watching. And guys, please continue to share the page. Juliet Williams, she said, happy Father's Day to all fathers, especially Paul Joseph from North Carolina, Charlotte. Nadia said her father is in heaven. Elma, thank you very much for watching. And she said, happy Father's Day. Nandini, thank you very much. I'm surprised. Indra, I heard Leon saying all the time from Indra's Kitchen, and I really thought the food looked so good on the internet. I thought it's some restaurant food he was talking about. And when I look at your name, then I really realize it's you. So I can tell that the food is good. My sister is watching, Anita Dowlat Ram, all the way from Canada. So let's go, guys. We're going to go for another song. And after we come back, I will want to talk to you about some of the qualities of a good father, of a great father, some of the things that I like to see in fathers, and some of them I am trying my very best to be all that I am. Here, let's go. Good afternoon and welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Also, you can catch us on the net at islandzoneradio.com. So let's talk about a father. He is a good disciplinarian. A good father loves his children, but he doesn't let them get away with murder. He strongly disapproves of his children's misdeeds, using tough love to prove a point. He does this through the power of his words, not his fist. He doesn't reward his children for actions that are expected of them, such as helping around the house or performing well in school. So, as parents, we got our children sometimes because they're doing well at school, and they come to us and they said, well, you have to reward us, you have to give us something. As far as I'm concerned, this is what they have to live up to do well and to do great in school and to help. And not everything in life deserve a payment. So that's a good lesson that you're teaching them. He allows his kids to make mistakes. Very important. A good father realizes that his children are human beings and that make mistakes is part of growing up. Spending money recklessly, getting into minor car accidents, getting drunk and sick for the first time, even going on dates with questionable people are rites of passage. And a good father recognizes this. However, he makes it very clear that repeated irresponsibility wouldn't be tolerated. And a lot of times as parents, we see our children, we don't want them to make the same mistakes that we make or that we made before. So we try to guide them and show them the right way. But sometimes it is very good for them to learn their own mistakes, and they could learn from it too. A good father is very open-minded. A good father understands that times, people and taste changes over the years, and he allows his children to move with the times and not be stuck in the past. And this goes to show, a lot of us sometimes, a lot of people, some of us came from Guyana, and we're living in the United States, but we brought that mentality of Guyana into the United States, and sometimes it doesn't work. So we have to really go in the times. In Guyana, children go outside, they play, they play all manner of things. They don't have all the toys, but come to the United States, they have all the gadgets, the tablets, so they are spending a lot of time on these things. He teaches his children to appreciate things. A good father never lets his children take what they have for granted. Let them value things, from the food on the table to good education he's paying for. A good father will make his children see the value in everything they have. He will ask his children to get a job to help pay for part of the car payment, and take the time to illustrate how important it is to have a good education. He doesn't let his kids treat him like an ATM. And, a lot of times I find sometimes that parents sometimes have their children and their children use them as a cash machine. And that's one of the things that we don't want to do. We should let children know that, you have to work for things that you want. And I'm not saying that you can't give your children things that they don't deserve, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go and ask our DJ. He's going to play another song for us. Again, you're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Annette Rod say, Happy Father's Day to my dad, Puran Tilak from Florida. Love you so much, Dad. You in my heart. Love you to the moon and back. Let's see. Rajiv Singh, thank you very much for tuning in. So Indra, yes, I see you're laughing. And guess what? I was telling him, I was going to say, I'm going to tell Leon to bring me one day to that restaurant where he goes to the food. So now I know right where to come, and I know the address too. I also want to say Happy Father's Day to Chandra D. Singh. Happy Father's Day to you, sir. I know you have a beautiful daughter, and I'm so glad that, you have done a good job in allowing her to care for people in such a wonderful way. And he's saying Happy Father's Day to everyone. Robert Ram, thank you very much for tuning in to the Ken Rampersaud Show. Let's see, Nanda P. Hemraj, she said, a pleasant good afternoon and Happy Father's Day, Mr. Rampersad. I am happy to see you are glowing again. Thank God I'm alive. Ronetta Jeffrey, thank you very much for always tuning in. And that's DJ Fest's sister, Sharda Budu. Happy Father's Day to Jeff Jacobson, who are listening right now, and hi to his wife Tess from Sharda from Wisconsin. Well, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in to the Ken Rampersaud Show. I hope that you love it and you will come back again next week. Fidel saying good afternoon to you. Let's see, Parvati Jaga. Hi, Robert Ramp. Happy Father's Day to you. Robert Ramp said, hello, how are you? Let's see what else we have here. Roxanne, we have a very special lady, Roxanne, who always spread the love. War boss Andy, Hey, just want to shout out Happy Father's Day to my dad and various dad figures that I'm lucky to have. They are all unique in their own special way, and they are master of the showcasing tough love. Special Father's Day greetings to the fathers in the Bola and Trinidad family, Uncle Ravo and the family. Lena says, she said, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and mother figure. I know that you are a father too, actually, you know. She raised a son who is in the army, Veronica Golin. Kushira, thank you very much. Good afternoon and happy Father's Day, Ken Rampersaud. Patsy Dan Paul, it's nice having you on. Thank you very much for always tuning in to the Ken Rampersaud Show. Amanda Nitram, she said, Happy Father's Day to my brother-in-law Vishal Mohan from Bronx, and my dad, Ronald of the Bronx. Greetings from Amanda from number 58 Village. I think that's Berbice. So, guys, let's go for another song. Let's go, DJ.
Anybody see my trial, grief right? Why, Lord? I was badly beaten, found by loved ones, battered by an irate husband, searching for a man that wasn't I. When we reach the court, we're gone inside. The hand of justice shall preside over this case. The trial shall begin. Your Honor, I was inside the closet, minding I own business. Your Honor, it was a
Happy Father's Day going out to Puran Dan Paul, and it's coming from Patsy Dan Paul. Your wife loves you.
Which is a wicked and awful lie. Me two hand them was occupied. Me shirt in me left and me pants in me right. Me hand them was occupied. Me shirt in me left and me pants in me right.
Good afternoon, Lamine Singh.
Dear Judge, can this court accept my story from me heart? Why, Judge? If by chance you don't believe this tale, ask him why she will not fail to agree. I was a better man than he. Just in case she refused to answer, ask the maid downstairs, Agatha, she'll only be glad to testify for me. I tell him, Your Honor, I was inside the closet, minding I own business. Your Honor, it was a complete stranger causing these disturbances. And claims that me touching my wife, which is a wicked and awful lie. The two hand them was occupied.
Nafisa, Auntie Nafisa Noor, good afternoon and thank you for watching.
The hand them was occupied. My shirt in the left and the pants in the right.
Islands. Specifically, I man do not understand what the man trying to say. Roots forward up.
Dear Corporal, as you lock me in this prison, pray for I.
Stacy Mahay saying, enjoying from Boston. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers around the world.
Made this blunder, grab me for a crime that wasn't fair. Corporal, when you going to send me dinner, send your mother or your sister. One more day of this I cannot bear. Hear me now. Your Honor, I was inside the closet, minding I own business. Your Honor, it was a complete stranger causing these disturbances. And claims that me touching my wife, which was a wicked and awful lie. Me and them was occupied.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show. And Juliet Williams say, Happy Father's Day to my brother-in-law, Randy from Guyana. Thank you guys for tuning in. Amrel Madramutu says, this song is from AFC. You know what? I am for everybody. Whether you're black, white, Chinese, Portuguese, whatever, whichever group you are, I love all of you guys. So we're playing for everybody. Sharda Budu said to my daughter, Usha, and her husband, Chris, and Tanuja Budu, and husband, Toys, Happy Father's Day. from their mother-in-law, Sharda Prasad, who are listening right now. So, guys, I'm so glad that you tune in to the Ken Rampersaud Show right here on Island Zone Radio. And, you know, I always believe that children should have a good life, and as parents, whether you're two of you or one, should try your very best to be good parents and to be good father. Never let problem get between the kids, them, if you know what I mean. As I said earlier in the broadcast, that sometimes, you know, husband and wife get upset and they take it out on the children, and the children have to pay for the problem that the parent have. Let's try and eradicate that kind of problem. Let the children enjoy both parents' love. As I said, you know, the more love a child get, is the better they will do in life. Also, father, he accepts that his kids aren't exactly like him. Everyone is different, and a father knows this very well. He wouldn't expect his kids to live the same kind of life he does and do the same kind of work. He also respects their value and opinion, as long as they don't harm family or anyone else. You know, as a father, I can tell you, we want our children to do well and even to exceed us sometimes in life, and most times in life. And a lot of times they're not going to be like us. They can't be identical like us. But what we need to do as parents, we find out, we learn what they like to do, and we encourage them to do great things in life. Also, he spent quality time with his children, and dad knows how to have fun with his kids too, taking them out to games, movies, attending important performances and games. He takes the time to listen to his kids and have a good, easy chat with them. He also makes time to help them with their homework every night if necessary. You know, we have an understanding in our home that, you know, because I'm working sometimes a lot of hours, I'm lucky that my wife, Geeta, she does help the kids with the homework. But as father, it is also good to help your kids wherever you can. You take them to the ballpark to play any games they like. Also to get exercise. It's very important. Another very important thing a father does, a father knows how to have fun with his kids. He also doesn't subscribe to do as I say, not as I do, saying he will not smoke if he doesn't want his kids to smoke, and definitely wouldn't drink heavily. He teaches them to deal with conflicts with family members and others by being firm but reasonable at the same time. A good father also illustrates the importance of affection by demonstrating his love for their mother in front of them, and he wouldn't fight with her in their presence. In all, he lives by the value he wants his children to follow. And, you know, a lot of times parents fight in front of their kids, and we are trying to say, you know what, don't do that. Let your children see that you and your wife have a very good relationship. You know, you don't want to fight and let them see. You know, you want to fight, go in the bedroom and do what you have to do with the arguing and so on. And like I said, you need to live by example. I don't smoke. I don't do too much drinking, so I don't expect my boys to smoke or drink. But however, if they turn out to be drinking and smoking, what can I do? But I will be there to guide them, to let them know the importance of not smoking, which can lead to cancer, and not drinking alcohol. He's support and loyal. Although he may be a cricket fan, if his son doesn't share the same love for the game, he accepts it. He may be loyal to his alma mater and dream of having his kid follow his legacy, but if his daughter prefers to study abroad, he will support her decision. He is a safety net and the person his kids can turn to when things go wrong. And you know, you allow your children, your sons and your daughters, to do whatever they want to do, which school they want to go to, and to explore life. And in case they make a mistake, which is human, you know what, be there for them and to support them so that they will be able to know that they can come to that at any time. And so now we're going to ask our DJ to play another song, and when I come back we'll talk. He challenges his kids. Okay, let's go. Members only.
members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring your broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight. Say you lost your woman, say you lost your man. You got a lot of problems, oh, in your life. Well, they throw in a party for the broken hearted, and it's members only tonight. Go tell mama, go tell daddy, red or yellow, black or white. Throw in a party, oh, for the sad and lonely. It's members only tonight. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring your broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight.
Thank you for tuning in, Veronica Jackson-Wiltshire.
Say you lost your woman, say you lost your man.
Yes, Roxanne.
You got a lot of problems, oh, in your life. They're throwing a party for the broken hearted, and it's
Members only tonight. All of you are members.
Go tell mama, Lord, go tell daddy, red or yellow, black or white. Throw in a party for the sad and lonely, and it's members only
Tonight.
'Cause it's members only tonight.
That's right, that's right. It's members only tonight. And Roxanne, you know, before this, when I was a young man back in Guyana, in nursing school on the weekends, we used to go party in Linden. Clean, nice party, you know. At the Bat, in industrial area. That's long story. That's over 30 years story. Good to have my Liz Padman in lockdown. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's see who else we have. Kamala Paul Balaram, thank you very much. She said, beautiful song. Bring back a lot of memories for me too, girl, Kamala. Back in Guyana. We have Lena again. Let's see. We have Michael Nalini Naidu. She said, beautiful song. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the song. She says, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and to your husband, to your lovely husband. Happy Father's Day to your husband. Stacy May said, very true, like my mom always says, you know what, you make your children, but you don't make their own mind. They come with their own personality. And as parents, what we have to do is to support them. A lot of times, our children don't do the things that we want them to do. But, you know, we have to support them. We can't go and leave them alone. A lot of times, I see some parents leave their children. They're homeless right here in New York. And they give them tough love. But sometimes, it's difficult to do that. Let's see who else we have. I just want to send out happy to my husband. Radhika says she's sending out. She says her husband is hardworking, Randolph, and happy Father's Day to you, Radhika. Thank you very much. He challenges his kids. A father wants his children to be honest. They can be as best they can be, and gives them challenges that help them to grow. This means giving them some liberty to face setbacks and resolve conflicts on their own. And sometimes, you have your kids, let them try to solve their own problems. But you are going to be there, that in case they need additional help, you'll be there. Let them be able to be their own problem solvers, not to butt into everything that they're doing and what they want to do. In that way, they would not be able to learn a lot of things. And especially, like I said before, this world is full of so much trickery. If you look around, there is so much problems all over us. But you know what? If we let our children, we give them a sound, grounded education, and we teach them the right thing home, they'll be ready for the world. The father, he teaches his children lessons. A good father molds his kids into well-grounded members of society. He especially instructed them in proper etiquette on being honest and keeping their words, and on being thankful. A great father knows he must sacrifice his own comfort for his fatherly duties. For instance, if he comes home from a hard day work and catches his kids misbehaving, he will take the time off to address the situation. Even though he is tired, he would take care of that problem. He protects his family at all costs. As the main provider of security and necessities, a father will do whatever he can do for his family. He will take a second job to provide for them, and he will put his own safety on the line to keep them out of harm's way. This is how a father instills in his children the importance of personal sacrifices. Also, he shows unconditional love. This is the greatest quality of a good father. Even though he gets upset with his children's fault, or at his children's fault, and may lament that they did not attain what he hoped them for, a father loves his children unconditionally, no less than. Okay, I know sometimes a lot of parents said, "Oh, I want my child to be a doctor," and they end up being a mechanic. Allow them to be whatever they want to be, and like I said, support them. Let them be what they want to be. And you know what? As long as they are happy with whatever they're doing, that really matters. I see a lot of people working and they're not happy with their job. So whatever the children want to do, help them, let them explore it, and you'll be right there as their guide. You're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Again, I said you can catch us on islandzoneradio.com. Also, after the show, you can catch us, you can replay this video and share it for your friends, so that they can get some tips how to become good father. Okay, let's go, DJ.
Mera dil गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल.
This is especially for all the fathers and the mothers who take care of their kids.
ना ये दिन कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन. करने वाले अरे प्यार ही करेंगे जलने वाले चाहे जल जल मरेंगे.
प्यार करने वाले अरे प्यार ही करेंगे जलने वाले चाहे जल जल मरेंगे.
मिलके जो धड़के हैं दो दिल हरदम ये कहेंगे कहीं बीते ना हो
कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल हमराही मेरी बाह थामे चलना बदले दुनिया सारी तुम ना बदलना
प्यार हमें भी सिखला देगा गर्दिश में संभलना कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन
गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल अब कैसी अरे शाम जा रही है हमको ढलते ढलते समझा रही है
दूरियां अब कैसी अरे शाम जा रही है हमको ढलते ढलते समझा रही है
आती जाती सांस जाने कब से गा रही है कहीं बीते ना ओ कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल है कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल
Well, welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. I know a lot of dad loves Davindra Puran's song. Also, I would like to say hello to Deo Moti, another great father who's in Florida. Thank you very much for tuning in, my friend. Let's see who else we have. I want to say hello to Moral Harrison, listening from London, the wifey dancing to the beautiful music. You better join her too. She better pull you to do some dancing. You know, it's Father's Day. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate our listening from very far away, especially at a different zone. I see Michael Nalini Naidu is dancing and she's spreading love. That's a beautiful thing. Juliet Williams said that the DJ is doing a fine job. So thank you very much for tuning in. Let's see who else we have here. Deomoti, it's always good to have Deomoti. Michael said, yes, children have a mind of their own, but have to support them. Absolutely. It's a good thing to support your children. Nothing wrong with that, whether they're bad or good. And Kamla said, happy Father's Day to Kenneth. Thank you very much. I've known Kamla for many, many years, over 30 years back in Guyana, who's from Lenora Seafield. Let's go. So he challenges his children. The father wants his children to be the best they can be and give them challenges that will help them grow. This means giving them some liberty to face setbacks and resolve their own conflicts. Also, he shows unconditional love. This is the greatest quality of a good father. Even though he gets upset with his children's fault and may lament that they did not attain what he hoped for them, a father loves his children no matter what. Again, guys, we must always, no matter what, love our children. And no matter what, we must love our children. Yeah, so welcome. You're watching to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. How do a father really treats his daughter? A father um, have the ability to influence the life of his daughters, either positively or negatively. How a dad behaves with his daughter will decide how she thinks of herself and how she expects to be treated by other men in her life. Girls need to follow intangibles from their father. And, I've always said this. As a father, you have to set the tone and to be a good example so that your daughters would see, and they will not choose any kind of a guy, that they will see a man better than you. And I would encourage any, girl, get a husband who is better than your father. Give unconditional love. The daughter needs their father unconditional love more than anything else. Give her what she deserves. Say nice things to her. That plays a big role in her, in how a girl feels about herself. Her father encourages and approves her for developed confidence and feelings of adequacy. She is less likely to look out for approval of others to develop her self-esteem and self-image. You know what? When you treat and train your children properly, you help them to do a good job and to see themselves looking good. Let your children see that, they're the best thing that ever happened to you. So they would not go outside and look for love from somebody else or your neighbor or some friends, that they would come and talk to you as parents. Gain your daughter respect. An important attribute a girl needs to have is respect for her father, as it's healthy for her in all areas of life. Your daughter will abide by your boundaries if she respects you. If you try to force her through fear or pressure, she will rebel and you will lose influence of her. And I've seen this so many times, that parents want their children, what they say, that has to go. Sometimes it's good to have your children be who they want to be, and to be their own selves, okay? And especially if you have a child that's strong, you let them make decisions for themselves, okay? And you just be there for guidance. Gain your daughter respect, we says. If you wouldn't say it to your son, don't say it to your daughter. Just be equal. When she comes to you with her problems, do not brush it off or tell her to go to her mom. Listen to her, and that's a good thing. When your daughter comes to you, is that because she wants you to listen to what she have to say. If you want advice, if she wants advice from you, give it to her. Talk about strong woman that she would aspire to be of someday. Do not assume or influence what she interests in. She may like a car, let her go and get the car, if you know what I mean. If she like pink, she like pink. Just don't buy a doll and give it to her and say, you know what, relax with that. Share physical activities. Boys tend to be more physical and active than girls. However, make your daughters take up some physical activities. This will make her physically and mentally strong. One of the effective ways to treat and prevent eating disorder in girls is to have them spend time exercising and playing outdoor. Give her company and let her be physically active. Have a regular and deep conversation with her. Meaningful and affectionate dialogue with your daughter is evidence that she's worthy, secure, and loved. Talk to her just like you will talk to your sons. However, the topic of conversation might change. You may want to have a better insight into her mind, understand her feelings and her thoughts. You know what? Nothing is better than making your daughter, helping her to feel that she's worthy, she's secure, and she's loved. And when your children feel those kind of qualities, especially she's loved, guess what? She is ready for the world. So we'll ask our DJ to go get a music ready. In the meantime, let me say hello to Joy Ramber, and she says, happy Father's Day. Michael and Lady said, always enjoy your program. Thank you very much. Lena says, always allow your kids to make decisions on their own with your guidance so they can learn their own experience. That is correct. That's how you do it. So let's go, DJ. You're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show here live.
सफर मेरे हम सफर पंख तुम परवाज हम जिंदगी का साज हो तुम साज की आवाज हम
सफर मेरे हम सफर पंख तुम परवाज हम जिंदगी का गीत हो तुम गीत का अंदाज हम सफर मेरे हम सफर
दीवाने ने सुन ली दूजे दीवाने की बात
प्यार की तुम इंतहा हो प्यार का आवाज प्यार का आवाज
हम सफर मेरे हम सफर पंख तुम परवाज हम सफर मेरे हम सफर जिक्र हो अब आसमां का या ज़मी की बात हो
खत्म होती है तुम्हीं पर अब कहीं की बात हो
ओ हंसी तुम महजबी तुम नाज़नी तुम नाज हम नाज़नी तुम नाज
हम सफर मेरे हम सफर पंख तुम परवाज हम
जिंदगी का साज हो तुम साज की आवाज हम
सफर मेरे हम सफर पंख तुम.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio here in New York. Let's continue. Love and honor her mother. When you love and respect your wife, your daughter will develop respect for you. She will appreciate the fact that you know how to treat women. It gives her an idea of what kind of man or men she needs to be with when she's mingling with boys in her school or college. Focus on discovering ways to fulfill your daughter's needs by developing a rapport with her. You know, a lot of times we see that fathers beat their wives, and you know what? Daughters see those kind of behaviors sometimes. As father, we don't want to do that. Let's move away from this kind of old-fashioned way where you're abusing your wife. Because guess what? Then you're setting your daughter up that later on you may help her to make her feel that, you know what, this is acceptable behavior and this is not what you want to do. You want to teach your daughter and to be the example in the home that, you know what, if you you beat your wife, she's not going to tolerate this kind of thing, and don't let her don't cause this problem. Okay, so be the example that your daughter can see that she will choose a good husband. Okay, and that she will have like another ruler to use to choose a husband, how to be a good dad to a son. Let us start first by, there is no way to be a good or bad father. Your family is unique, and there are also circumstances in which you nurture your children. However, there are certain positive traits which can't be missed in fathers. And before I go into detail, I expect to get a phone call anytime now, which I'll put on the air with Lisa George. Most of you may not know Lisa George, but Lisa George is a Democrat running for the 31st Assembly District here in New York. She was supposed to be in studio today, but there's a big rally in somewhere in Rockaway, and she is stuck there. So she's going to call me on the phone, and I'll talk to her in a few minutes, but I will have to interrupt what I'm doing to accommodate her, okay? So first, with your son, I spoke about daughters, how you instill good values, and so, you know, you can help her. Show both sides of the coin. You are the person who set rules at home, and you are the one who enforce them. Children need to be supported and to be disciplined. A lot of times we support our children, but a lot of times we do not discipline them. We need to know in our home when our children is doing wrong things. We need to let them know. We just don't let it step aside. They will think it's the best thing to do. And then guess what? When they come out of your house, it's another problem. It's easy for the parents to split the job, with the mother being soft and the father being tough. But don't do that. If you are the only disciplinarian and really show your love for your kids, your sons end up seeing you as a dictator in the house. Only you know that you love them and you are enforcing the rules and for their good. Make them know your softer side so that they understand you are not just tough all the time. And you know, I always believe my sons know I'm a tough guy when I get ready, in terms when I have to let them know when they are wrong. Also, they know I am the kind of guy that would hug them and tell them I love them, and I tell them actually once or twice a week or however, every time I have a conversation, I will always tell them that I love you. And it's always good to do that, you know, and reinforce them. Let them know that they're loved and they're wanted in this life. And I meant to say this earlier in the program. You know, there is nothing better for me to do than to be a father. That's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I believe that I get the call is here, and so I will try to get Lisa on the phone. Put it in speaker. Yes. Let's talk about talk to your father. As a child, you must have seen your father just the way your sons see you now. Now that you are a father, you can understand your dad. You will realize the rationale between the way you behave or he behave with you on certain occasions. This understanding will help you correct your way of parenting your sons. You will know what will hurt him and what will make him see your point. Talk to your father. Ask him about his struggles when you were a kid. Take his advice as he has been there, and see that. Help your sons to do things. When your sons comes to you for a solution, help him do it. But help him by let him doing himself. Support and guide him. Tell him what you did when you were in such a situation, but let him deal with it. Do not jump and do things for your kids. So in other words, what we're saying, if you got work to do, let your kids do it. Let your sons do it. So they could learn to do things for themselves, and they will help themselves. Let's see if we got another song coming up now by our DJ. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Spoil and support are two different things. She is right. Let's see. Shell says be an example and a role model. And that's a good thing to do. Just be an example. And Shell said, absolutely, absolute agree. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Blessings. Michael Nalini Naidu, again, thank you for tuning in. To my very good friend, Bacadine Duncan Springer, watching me all the way from Derry in England. It's always good to have you on, my dear. I know it's late now in Derry, but make sure you get your rest, okay? Let's go, DJ.
Things seems like it's falling apart. You can rely on me. Boom blast. It's the showstopper and the launcher. Mr. Wayman alongside Rennie. Feeling a dance for life. Pass the microphone, please. Papa कहते हैं, we'll see. बेटा हमारा Check, check, check.
बैठे हैं मिलके सब यार अपने सबके दिलों में अजमाए हैं
My life, my world, my music. I'm sitting with my friends from now until the end. We'll be together now and forever. True friends are hard to find, but our friendship's so divine. You came in a perfect time. You're a friend of mine.
कोई इंजीनियर का काम करेगा बिजनेस में कोई अपना नाम करेगा मगर ये तो कोई न जाने ये मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा
Friends forever. Just me and you. From now till the end. Till in the dark for life. Friends are forever. We'll stick together. Always remember, this is the one showstopper. Taking over the world with music. One city at a time. Boom.
मेरा तो सपना है एक चेहरा देखे जो उसको जो मैं वहाँ गालों में खिलती कलियों का मौसम आँखों में जादू होठों में प्यार बनता ये खूबसूरत काम करेगा दिल की दुनिया में अपना नाम करेगा मेरी नजर से देखो तो यारो ये मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ
We say,
पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा
boom, boom.
That's right. That's right. Be a good father. My friend Bakadine said she's loving the music. Reminds you of Guyana, right? Top-notch song for Father's Day. All day, Lena says. Priya loved the show. Priya loved the music too. So let's see. As a father, spend time with your son. It's the only thing that you can truly give. Dedicate a certain slot every day for a one-to-one time with your son and let him decide what you will do, what both of you will do together. Whereas you will play football or cricket or play some cards or whatever it is. Talk to him about his puberty and related topic. Do not avoid this topic. If you do, your son will get information from elsewhere and that could be harmful to him. Make him understand the changes of his body. Talk about sexual urges he may have. Explain the relationship that he should have with women and how he should behave with them. You know, this is a very important conversation you need to have with your child or with your son. I now have my son just start. He's 13 years old, and I was surprised. You know, it's surprising to him when he gets hair in his arm. He will come and say, "Daddy, look, I got hair under my arm and other places and so on," as you guys know. So, guys, we have Lisa is on the line now. So I'm going to talk to Lisa for a minute. Hi, Lisa. Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you?
Not bad at all. Glad that you can join me. I know that you are very busy.
I am in the middle of something that is so appalling right now. I can't believe what I saw on Facebook this morning right here in the very same community where I live in Rockaway Beach.
Wow.
a young boy, 16 years old, was choked. You can't make it up.
Yes, yes.
Video is there. He was choked out by a police officer.
Oh my God. When are they going to stop?
Well, right now there is a protest and rally. I am out here at the protest and rally, but I wanted to take this call with you.
Yes.
I'm happy to speak about it, talk about my platform, but I need to stay here in solidarity with my community because Black Lives Matter.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Lisa, tell me a little bit more about yourself. I saw you were born in Puerto Rico.
Yes, I was born in Puerto Rico. I'm going to walk away from this and try to do my, try to move away from the precinct and all the noise. It's really chaos out here.
Yes, yes.
We don't know if this young man is going to make it. We don't know if he's alive or not. We just don't have all the information yet.
Oh my, sorry to hear.
We don't know yet.
Hope that he make it, you know?
Yes. So as we were just saying, yes, I was born in Puerto Rico.
Uh-huh.
I have an Antiguan mother. My mother's from Antigua.
Yes.
I've been in the United States for a while. You know, my parents brought me here when I was 5.
Really
So,
good.
I'm a New Yorker, but I have West Indian roots.
Yes, yes.
West Indian heritage, yeah.
Yes. And I see that you was in Harlem too.
I spent a lot of my years in Harlem. My parents lived in Harlem, and we moved out to the Rockaways when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Cost of rent, cost of living, very high.
Yes.
And, my parents decided to buy a home in South Ozone Park, Queens.
All right.
Home. South Ozone Park, Queens, because the rent was too high. And I remember my mother telling me, we're moving because the amount of money we pay in rent, we can own a home.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and then Lisa, I know that you don't have a lot of time, but you work with Senator Sanders, right?
Yes, I've been working with him for a while now. I've been working with him for 8 years as a staffer. I'm an office manager now. But
Yes.
my work in politics, I was thrown into this when he was in city council because of an education issue. My son's school was closing, and as the PTA president, I led a successful fight in which I sued the Department of Education to keep my son's school open. That
Beautiful.
fight was done by organizing the community, by stepping up as a leader in the community to lead them in a 3-year fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because we believe that our students deserve better. Rather than closing schools, give these children the tools that they need to succeed. And at that time, a lot of schools were being closed. And we just felt that here in the Rockaways, this was a better option for our youth and for our sons and daughters. And we fought like hell to keep it open. And I'm happy to say that I led that successful fight.
Beautiful, beautiful. Also, what are some of the platform you're working on?
Yeah, so a lot of the platforms that I'm working on in Southeast Queens, affordable housing, you just heard me speak about that.
Right.
Here in Southeast Queens, from the Rockaways to Southeast Queens, on the other side, developers are coming into our community.
Okay.
And
Yes.
it baffles me how they are allowed to build, but the community seems to know about it after all the deals are made. We need to make sure that there is law and that there is legislation that's not going to push the people out that live here. And if you say that it's going to be affordable housing, make sure that it's real affordable housing, not affordable housing that is
For the rich.
AMI, the area medium income. Make sure that it's affordable for the people that live in that community. We need to protect our seniors. Our seniors are predatory. People are preying on them. They're stealing their homes. Our seniors they're the backbone of our community. They work so hard.
Absolutely.
Yet they're being forced out as well on a fixed income. So I want to make sure that they're protected. We must protect our seniors. Make sure we have senior housing for them.
Yes.
And make sure that there are resources for
Absolutely.
So that we have resources in our community for our seniors. I know there are a lot of areas in Southeast Queens where there's not even a senior center.
Wow.
They have to travel so far. So, that is something that's very dear to me. As my mom is a senior,
Yes.
Elderly and getting up in age, I want to make sure that I take care of her, but also that the community that she lives in, she can live there safely and
Yes.
afford to live there.
Yes.
One of my platforms is healthcare.
Yes, I see. I see you said improve the lack of healthy food. And Lisa, it is so true. We want our people to eat right, but guess what? The food is so expensive. What's your take?
The food is very expensive, and there's also a lack of healthy options in our community. We can work 2, 3, 4 jobs, but if we're not taking care of ourselves, our body as a whole, because we can't access to healthy food, we're killing ourselves.
Absolutely.
Also, as it applies to health, the COVID-19 coronavirus showed us where the gaps are in communities of color. Because the zip codes where people contracted the virus and died the most are communities of color.
Wow.
In Southeast Queens, in the Rockaways.
Right.
In the Rockaways, 11691, more people have caught the virus and died. St. John's Episcopal Hospital has serviced so many people with the coronavirus. Yet it's the only hospital here within Southeast Queens besides Jamaica Hospital. So there is a healthcare disparity. With these numbers, we need another hospital.
Yes.
We need to make sure that we have another hospital or medical facility for the influx of people that is moving into the community with the housing that's being built.
Yes,
How
absolutely.
can you be building, and not have the talk of building another hospital on the peninsula?
Yes.
And that goes the same for our schools. There's 5,000 units of housing coming to the Rockaway Peninsula over the next 3 to 5 years. Where's our school? Where's our medical facility?
Absolutely. You are right.
These are things that I want to be a huge advocate for. I want to be a huge advocate for these things because I am on the ground and I understand that these are issues that are affecting my community.
Yes,
I live
yes.
here. I'm a mother.
Yes. Guys, I'm speaking to Lisa George. She is the Democratic candidate for Assembly District 31. Okay. And Lisa, I see, and it is good that you're advocating for children and children obesity. And we know that children needs, you need to advocate for them.
Yes, I am a huge advocate for health and wellness. I started classes here in my community because we didn't have any gyms. I'm a licensed, certified health instructor. And, people ask, how did you get involved in that? I started it because we didn't have it. Our community didn't have the gym. We got a YMCA after Sandy. But before Sandy, we really didn't have healthy options. And I saw obesity happening in my community. I saw obesity happening for our adults, for our parents. And after Sandy, we needed to find ways to cope with stress.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe that exercise helps ease stress. And
You are correct.
Stress is up there. It's one of the number one killers because stress on the body leads to other aliases and diseases in the body.
Yes.
So I apply for grants so I can bring these free classes into the community. I am happy to have mentored over 12 to 15 students that have attended my class and said to me, Lisa, I love what you do. How can I help? How can I give back to the community?
Yes.
So we all work together, And what I love about the classes is they unify the Southeast Queens. I have people who come to these classes when I do them from the eastern end of the peninsula to the western end of the peninsula, from Rosedale, Springfield Gardens. They come from Southeast Queens. They come from all over just to exercise with me for 1 hour.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a good thing.
They come from South Ozone Park. Plenty of people come from all over. And it's a wonderful place. Southeast Queens is beautiful.
And then I see you said you're going to request for additional funding for mental health for first responders and others, which is a great thing.
After COVID, COVID-19 pandemic, we really need to look at mental health services for all. This is something that needs to flood the community,
Yes.
and I will be advocating to fund mental health awareness, to fund mental health programs in our community, because people are not going to just go back to the way it used to be.
Absolutely.
Many are suffering, and they
Yes.
don't know how to deal with the stress.
Mm-hmm.
So mental
Correct.
health is very important, and
That's
I am a huge advocate for funding these type of programs, whether it's from exercise or whether it's from having someplace to go to talk to someone. This is why we need the medical facilities here. We need
Yes.
the doctors here. People
Yes.
need ways to cope with stress.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Especially, and you're right.
We must fund these programs.
Yes, yes.
We fund the police and use that same money back in the community for our youth, for youth programs,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
vocational schools.
Yes, yes.
Here where I live in the peninsula, I can't believe we don't have a college or an annex to a college.
Mm.
The closest college we have is York College.
Yes,
We need
yes.
another college.
Yes,
We
I
need a
do.
vocational school. I will fund and build vocational training programs in our community. For
Beautiful.
Our youth.
Beautiful. That's great.
So we want to talk about gun violence in our community.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about gun violence in our community and how we're combating it, we also want to make sure that we're funding cure violence groups. These groups come into the community. They are part of the community, and they help. They really do help.
Yes, yes.
Gang activity, they help put a pause on that. They help deal with the risks that are going on in the street.
Mm-hmm.
We have these cure violence programs in Southeast Queens, and we need to make sure that they're getting the funding that they need.
Absolutely.
And that comes from a state level also.
Yes, yes. So that's good. You got a fight in you. You have everything that it takes to be a great leader. And I wish you all the very best, Lisa. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to Lisa George. She is a Democratic candidate for District 31 Assembly District, right?
Yes. And I want to encourage everyone to please fill out your census. That census brings money to the federal government, which is dispersed to the state. So please, while you're home under the pandemic, Census 2020, please fill it out.
Mm-hmm.
All the type of programs I just spoke of, immigration services, legal services, this is the money that can come down to the district, hospitals, senior centers. Once we get that money down to the district, we can disperse it to areas where we can bring these programs and build out.
Yes, yes.
So everyone should go and vote. Early voting has started.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and vote today. You can go and vote tomorrow. You don't have to wait till Tuesday. If you have not received your ballot yet, please do not wait for it. Chances are, if you haven't received it by now, it may be lost in the mail. It may be coming, but we don't want you to lose your opportunity to vote.
That's right. That's right.
Support and vote, and I'm asking you to support me and come out and vote for Lisa George. We are celebrating 100 years of women getting the right to vote.
Absolutely.
That is the 19th Amendment. The 19th Amendment. We are celebrating the 19th Amendment. It's 100 years since we were guaranteed the right to vote.
Yes,
so let's
yes.
vote as a family.
Yes, you are right.
And women did this to help their men, So
Yes.
we want to make sure that we go and vote in blocks.
That's right. That's right.
With family.
Yes.
So
And
don't forget, June 23rd, go out and cast your vote. But if you can get there earlier, please do go. The polls are open.
okay. So, Lisa, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much. Again, guys, this is Lisa George, Democratic candidate for District 31. She's asking that you guys please go out and vote for her. She's a candidate that will make a difference. Right, Lisa?
Yes, and thank you so much for having me.
You're
I
welcome.
really
And I have to bring you back one day so we can talk more in studio. Okay?
Yes, in studio. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Okay.
All the best.
All the best. Good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Again, that was Lisa George I was talking to. She is a Democratic candidate for Assembly 31. And, you know, she just said that the police just choked someone in the Rockaways, and we are not sure if the guy is going to make it. So let's ask let me say hello to some people here, and then we will talk to, I'll ask my DJ to play some good songs. Earlier, I said Happy Father's Day to Arjuna Madre. Hi, Lisa Barbali. Thank you very much for your greetings. Sukdev Mangal, thank you very much for tuning in. Marlin Jaikaran, thank you for tuning in. Let's see, we got my cousin Agnes Ramphal, thank you for tuning in. Diamond Vibes, thank you for tuning in. And I see we have Ryan, Jeffrey DJ Fest is on. Stacy says, so sad, hope, pray for the world. Yes, the world do need some prayers, and we have to hold people responsible for, their actions. It's good to have Priya Prasad. I want to say thank you very much to Priya Prasad, especially because while I was sick, she was still on my page, welcoming people and thanking people for tuning in to coming to the Ken Rampersaud Show. So again, Miss Priya Prasad, thank you very much. All the very best. Okay, let's go, DJ.
Come together as one. 007, Mr. Raymond. Boom. Dead nation to the world. All right, let's go.
Ye shaan mastani
To the babies.
madhosh kiye jaan
All right.
मुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जा
All right. Dead nation.
शाम मस्तानी
Come on.
मदहोश किए जा मुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जा
Ladies and babies. 007. Andy Singh. Mr. Raymond.
दूर रहती है तू मेरे पास आती नहीं
Oh man, you gotta love it.
Kept away from me
Angel.
never wanted to be with me
Yo, you feel me?
ऐसा लगे जैसे कि तू
Come on.
हंस के जहर कोई पिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए
Nation of love. Dead nation. Legends. All right, let's go.
बात जब मैं करूं मुझे रो देती है क्यों
I wanna hold you, girl.
wanna talk to you baby tell me why don't you love me
Tell me why.
तेरी हया तेरी शर्म तेरी कसम मेरे होठ सिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जा मुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जा ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जा
Fans around the world.
मुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जा
From the soul.
Good afternoon again and welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. I want to say hello to Sukhdeo Mangal, Sheila Singh, Sukhdeo Mangal, yes, thank you very much for tuning in. Lena says, beautiful song. Yes, we want to play beautiful songs to you guys. Elisha Alvin Singh, thank you very much. And yes, Lisa, I'm feeling much more better. Should be getting 100% very soon. Janet Hussein, thank you very much. And she's saying, Happy Father's Day to all fathers. Good to have Bibi Zabar from Florida watching the show. Arjuna Madre, thank you very much. Guys, and after the show, please, you can continue to share the program on different groups or different part of Facebook, okay? Also, a father apologized and he will learn to apologize. Do not hesitate to apologize to your wife, your kids, or anybody else. Remember, your son is watching you, and he will emulate everything that you do. When you apologize for your mistake, he will understand that there is nothing wrong with saying, I am sorry. It doesn't hurt your ego at all. Love your partner. Love and respect your partner. Your son will know that he needs to respect women. Again, your son will need to know to respect women. Above all, he will respect his mother and understand that he needs to listen to his mother as much as he listened to you as the father. Being a man, he can understand, you can understand that your son well and empathize with him. You know what he is going through as a child, because guess what? You went through that, and as a teenager and a grown-up man. However, with your daughter, it is very different. You need to make an effort to put yourself in her shoes, and that is not easy. I'm going to ask my DJ, and that's the end of, I probably, since that I have a couple of people more on the program, I'm going to ask the DJ to play another song. And then when I come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about stepfathers, let's see, single parents, and if you're separated, okay? So like I said earlier, I wanted to do 1 hour show, but then Lisa called and, she wanted to be on the show, which we had planned this a long time, but, there were some problems, so she had to be there today, okay? So let's go, DJ, and we'll come back, we'll wrap up the show. I know some of you want to go for dinner. Hello, Satkumari Abdul Jaikaran. I see Rajiv Nandalal was on earlier.
तेरे रास्ते पे मैं आंखें बिछाए बैठा हूँ, तेरे इंतजार की मैं दुनिया सजाए बैठा हूँ, तेरे रास्ते पे मैं आंखें बिछाए बैठा हूँ, तेरे इंतजार की मैं दुनिया सजाए बैठा हूँ, देखे तेरी नजरों को भाए ना भाए ये नजारा, मेरे दिल ने तरफ के जब ना तेरा पुकारा, मेरे दिल ने तरफ के जब ना तेरा पुकारा. प्यार एक राज ही रहता तो अच्छा था, सोच न बनता है साज ही रहता तो अच्छा था, तेरा मेरा प्यार एक राज ही रहता तो अच्छा था, सोच न बनता है साज ही रहता तो अच्छा है, जाने क्या होगा जब होगा ये
All right. Thank you, and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. Let's talk about stepfathers. As you guys know, a lot of time, stepfathers, we are put in a difficult position. The role of stepfather is a tricky one, as you may worry about not having fatherly feelings for the kid. What is important, though, is to think about how to create a caring, friendly, and loving environment. Of course, a lot depends on the individual circumstances. Respect the child feeling that their birth father and understand how complicated this situation can be for them. Children may blame their stepfather for having pushed out their birth father from their lives. They do not always understand rational explanation. The mother needs to make the child understand that their stepfather do have a role in the family. As a new father figure, you need to support your partner in helping her children to accept this. It's not always necessary for these difficulties to arise. Stepfathers can bring freshness to the family situation, diluting the tension and creating the opportunity to find solution to the family difficulty. And a lot of times we hear people say, no matter what, your stepfather, your stepchild or stepchildren would not like you. I'm a stepdad too for Gita first, and I'm very lucky. He's a blessed child, and grateful that he is in my life. He's just like my own son. Also, we want to talk about separated fathers. Being separated from your kids is painful, and there is no way of making it simple, although it's possible to make it work for you and your child. It's always help if you can remain on good terms with kids. Children are usually loyal to both parents. And like I said earlier, children need both parents. You and your ex still need to work together as parents, if not as couple, taking advice from friends, colleagues, or agencies, which may help you to focus on your kids' needs. Keep in touch with your child, whether it's through email, calls, or any other way. Your child will really benefit if you take an interest in them. Explain to your kid that they are still in your mind and your heart. Remember the special occasions such as birthday and graduation. And like I said earlier, you know what? A child always wants to feel loved, and that's so important. And they always need both parents. They make better children. And as parents, sometimes we have to stop the fighting. Stop bringing children in our fight. Let them enjoy both parents. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times too, sometimes you find parents talk bad, mother talk bad about the father talk bad about the wife, and so back and forth they go, and the child learn to resent one parent, and you don't want that to happen. You want your child to learn both parents. And finally, single parent bring up kids is very demanding. It is a tough thing if you are single. Doing the dad job is tough. It's like double job you're doing. You have to strive to bring out material feelings. In addition to dealing with your children, you need to deal with your loneliness too. Talk about it with your friends and relatives. If you're ready, start dating again, you can find a woman who will understand you and your situation. In the end, all we can say is that there is no right way for a man to behave with their children. What matters is that you love them and you show affection. So again, if your wife died and you have kids, a good thing to do is sit down with your kids, let them know that you're lonely. It's good to set them up. Let them know exactly how you're feeling, and let them know that, you need to marry back or you need to take somebody, because your children cannot satisfy all the needs that you have in the home. So taking someone may be a good thing, okay? But whatever it is, you want to bring love and harmony in the house. And I'm going to ask my DJ to let us end with a nice song. Let me say hello again to my sister Ish, Anita, Daulat Ram, Bibi Haq, just tune in. Thank you very much. Let's see who else we have. We have Rosalia, Tafita. Again, I said Sat Kumari, Abdul Jaikaran, thank you very much for listening. Lina, thanks to all of you guys for tuning in to the Ken Rampersaud Show. And today's Father's Day. Make sure you go and enjoy a good dinner with your husband. and your kids. Okay, so we'll end off with a beautiful song. Let's go. Roxanne, that's a true statement. Your children cannot satisfy all your needs. Guess what? When the children, and if you see nowadays, when the children get the husband and wife, they left you alone in the house, get old. So you better text somebody else. Somebody else, text somebody else. Don't live a lonely life. Life is beautiful. Jennifer Bibi, from watching all the way from Australia. Thank you very much for watching the Ken Rampersaud Show. And please invite your friends to watch it and come back next week. Hi, Gloria. How are you? Again, guys, you're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show, which airs every Sunday afternoon from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Island Zone Radio. Today we cut it a little short because today's Father's Day, and I know some of you guys want to go and have some dinner. So enjoy and take it easy. Have a very blessed week. Until then, good night.